Greetings and salutations. In this episode of the Tim of Borg show, we're going to do the Federation Fleet Alert, which is a space PvE queue, which you can do from quite a low level, I believe, actually. We're doing it today with my engineer Tim, who's one of my mains, and he's using the new Paladin class Starship, which I have acquired. Alright, so here it is. It's a pretty nice ship. Now, there's a 45-second wait before the actual queue starts. I like to just move off a little bit from the pack while I wait for it to start. While we're waiting for it to start, let's have a quick look at my ship build. I've been changing it a bit. I have added the Chronoton drive actuator and space weapon advanced temporal defense Chronoton beam array, which is a 2-piece set currently, but then I found that I already had the advanced radiant quantum torpedo launcher in my inventory, so I added that. And yeah, he's still using the Mako space set. Haven't finished upgrading it, just was doing some upgrades, but yeah, now these things are lower. That hasn't been upgraded much at all yet. I need to craft more projectiles. Anyway, yeah, there's a little intro video, and every time you do this PvE queue, it's a different bad guy enemy, so that's really cool. Alright, here we go. So I've got some extra buttons, like there's the button. I've got the full advanced radiant weapons set, which is from the Iconian Reputations, and I've changed my specialization tree. I've now got pilot as my primary. Yeah, so now how hard this is all depends, of course, on how good the other people are in your fleet or your group. Oh, over here. Anyway, I just thought this would be a sneak peek at also an upcoming ship review I'll be doing about this. I haven't yet actually been able to finish doing all the mastery unlocks for this ship yet. The last 3 videos I did, which were run-throughs of some of the Romulan art missions, they also show this ship, but with my Agents of Yesterday character who has Kelvin timeline weapons. This guy is using the, I think it's called the Temporal specialization for his, I'll go over the station setup later, but as you can see he's got some special buttons there. We've got the recursive shearing, I haven't zoomed in too much, just use that advanced radiant button. I just thought I should do a quick PvE mission. Seems like my Romulan run-through videos are not very popular, but I wasn't really ready to do the Starship full in-depth review of this ship yet. I might do it tomorrow, or it might come later in the week. I have to unlock more things, like trying to go through the missions to get that specialization unlock thing. Oh, I should go back over there. Anyway. Yeah, I haven't finished tweaking the builds on all the different Federation characters I have, which is like about 7 characters I have which are Federation. You get these special buttons with this ship. Oh, I'm locked onto someone who's out of range. Don't you hate when that happens? Really need to focus on my playing. I'm using the timeline stabilizer, and I just used a cool reputation button there. The anti-time entanglement comes with the temporal reputation set, reputation thingamajig. It's also got this cool button, modulate molecular deconstruction beam. You get a lot of cool loot to pick up on this. Alright, we've still got to defeat this siege group. Yeah, I thought maybe what I could do as a lead up to the review is a bunch of PvE videos using all my different Federation characters that have this ship. It's not locked onto anything or shooting anything. I need to fire it while I'm inside one of them Tholian things. Looks like we're fighting the Tholians. They're a rather hard enemy to kill. And we're playing this at level 50. So I need to go over there. Was that it? We did it already. That was pretty quick. Then I always like to fly around and try to pick up any loot that's been left behind. And you get a fleet mark package with bonus daily marks. There you go, 100 fleet marks. Except right now I can't offload them with my fleet because all the projects are full and they haven't been up. One of the people who runs my fleet left and now they haven't been slotting offload mark projects, which is a bit annoying to be honest. Anyway, you do usually get a fair bit of loot, but I didn't get that much this time. Oh well. Anyway, I just had to check through my channel to see which videos I had done and which videos I had not done. So yeah, it's coming along. Alright, let's have a quick look at my build there, things I didn't show you. Besides me experimenting with torpedo and a new weapon set, which isn't upgraded yet. I was actually thinking of doing the temporal thing instead of that one, but I'm not going to because I already have this one. That saves me. Anyway, I'm getting the temporal one on the other ones. What do I want to show you? This is how my skills are set up. It's all on tactical, even though he's an engineer guy. I had pilot as my primary and temporal operative as my secondary specializations. Something I always forget to show is how my roster is set up with my active space. So I've got it on all reduced bridge officer, chance for directed energy modulation, triple accuracy buff, reduced bridge officer, recharge time reduced for science team, recharge time reduced for science team, increased damage versus Voth. Okay, I obviously got that from the fleet. Yeah, so and my traits were set up like this. Was I using? Yes, I'm using the. No, I wasn't using retaliation. So with this ship, you get a retaliation trait. I should be probably using that because it gives you extra critical chance. And you know, you can never have enough critical chance, can you? Anyway, I really love this ship. It's super cool looking and stuff. I really love it. It looks like the NX class, but like from the future. I've been calling it things like Future NX, Mako. That's what I called it on this particular character. Yeah. So it's a pretty nice looking ship indeed. Also kind of looks a bit like the NX-328 or whatever Franklin from Star Trek Beyond movie, especially with this sort of feature around here, the way it's got that line in there. Styling point, I mean, you know, except that ship didn't have this part here, and that part here is just like the NX from Star Trek Enterprise. But yeah, I think it's a 29th century ship. Let's have a look at what it says about the ship. Oh, after this reloads. This is a mini review and I'll do a full in-depth review later. Waiting, okay. Ships. Alright, so it's drawing inspiration from the 23rd century Ranger class. The Paladin class Battlecruiser is very tactically focused. It features a potent weapon platform and a number of sophisticated maneuvering systems, making the Paladin a remarkably agile vessel for its class. Temporal starships capable of making subtle alterations on the molecular level through the use of the molecular reconstruction. This technology allows the starship to assume one of three different configurations: defensive, offensive and support. Each configuration has their own strengths and weaknesses. Each of the configurations generate their own specific counter. Up to 6 counters can be generated at a time. These counters are used to fuel your molecular deconstruction beam. Yeah, so I'll probably read the rest of that when I do the full in-depth review, but it's a really good ship. I'm loving it. But I do want to go back to using the Dreadnought from the Kelvin Timeline Dreadnought on this particular character once I've done the review. So, but until the review is done, I need to keep flying this ship around. But then the rest of my Federation toons don't have any Kelvin Timeline ships, so I'll be using this as their main ship from now on, and doing a lot of mission run-throughs with this as well for my 2016 mission tutorial run-through series. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please stay tuned for more. Please subscribe and like, share with your friends, and all that kind of groovy stuff. Live long and prosper, Joel and True. Till next time.